All right, man. I'm happy. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good.
Okay,
Right.
good. I'll try to talk pretty close to the mic. You know how these radio phone interfaces
You know what?
work.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, this is good. This came together. I'm happy to say, and it's not every day, that you get to see or talk to a comedy legend, but that's the case this weekend at the Canyon Club in Agoura, as we have the Dice Man, Andrew Dice Clay, coming to
How's
town.
it going?
Hey, Dice, how you doing, man?
No, I'm good.
Ah, how you been?
How have I been? I've been out of my mind. You have no idea what goes on in my life. But why should you? You don't live with me.
Yeah.
And that's lucky for you. It's lucky for anybody that doesn't. You know what I mean?
Who do you got living with you nowadays, Dice?
Well, my boys, my kids, but it's been crazy here. A lot of problems with the chick. There's always it always starts off, the beginning is always great, and I'm not doing routines for you. You know what I mean? Because I just went through a whole thing with her. That she's going. I was actually thinking of just smashing my car through your gate, but I don't want to fuck up my car. And I'm going, well, isn't that lucky for all of us? That's how angry I get. And then it's just nuts. That's all I could tell you.
Well, I've had a few phone calls here at the station, and people talking about the Dice Man coming to town. And the second they start talking about you, man, they go into that accent, and I think that's I don't know.
Well, that's Brooklyn.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and I'm out here for like 30 years. I never lost my accent. I just never did. Like when I first came to L.A., and people would talk to me, and they'd say, where you from? And I go, well, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, don't worry, you'll lose the accent. Who was worried about it?
Yeah.
Why would I? Why would I want to become something I'm not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just like people come from England, they got that stupid accent, or from wherever, Australia. I mean, you are who you are, no matter what you sound like. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think you've lost it a bit at all, to tell you the truth.
I haven't.
No,
I really haven't. Believe me, when I'm back there, I fit right in.
So these guys calling in are asking me about your boys. Who are they opening the show for you?
Yeah, L.A. Rocks. They're a rock band, and they're really young, and it's starting to get crazy from them because certain radio people, have been playing their stuff, even though they don't have an album out, and just people are just flipping out. Number one, because the music is great, and number two, because they're so young and writing. My 14-year-old writes all the lyrics, all the music, and my 18-year-old plays drums. And to anybody listening, they might think, oh, that's nice. Here's a father trying to help his kids out. But I'm not the one doing it. This is all them. And, yeah, I got some of the biggest record people in town looking at them already. I mean, they just happen to have, like, that old school, real hard-hitting, like, two-fisted rock and roll, the way we'd love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got garage band, three-chord stuff.
No, that whole Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Led Zeppelin.
There you go.
You could hear Alice in Chains in their music. It's just a mix of all this great rock, but it's their original sound. What's great about it? And my kid's voice is just amazing, but he grew up loving like Axl and, Hatfield, from Metallica. Yeah, he loved, from Led Zeppelin. I mean, so obviously he's been influenced in his guitar playing from Slash. And, yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. Ron Bumblefoot, who played on the last, on Chinese Democracy, came over, gave him a 5-hour lesson because he heard about him.
Well, that is our format of this radio station right here, man. So I want all of our listeners to and these guys, your boys, be opening for you.
Yeah, and they could actually go to their site. They have a site. It's myspace.com/official LA Rocks.
Okay, we're talking to Andrew Dice Clay, AndrewDiceClay.com.
Yeah, I get more. No, this isn't AndrewDiceClay.com.
No, I'm saying you have your own website apart from that.
You know what? I don't even go to my site that much. You know what I mean? I've been doing so many concerts. I don't carry a laptop. I hate the technological world. Trust me.
Oh, me too, man.
And I'll scream about it when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
Everybody's walking around the streets searching for a signal. You ever see these idiots holding their phone out?
Yes.
With buses coming at them at 50 miles an hour, but they're walking, looking for the signal to send the text that's gonna make their life more perfect.
God, that's annoying, man.
Assholes.
I would like to hear you rant about that, actually.
No, I do.
Yeah.
I do. But, now even call waiting, as I'm talking to you, I'm getting the call waiting bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, you could keep that, right?
That is so annoying.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that, and I'm not going to take it, but it's like we all want it, but yet when it happens, you start going, fuck.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who's calling, and why do they keep calling? And then I'll pick up. It'll be some friend of mine going, what are you doing?
Why do I have to be connected 24 hours a day? Give me a break.
Oh, see, you understand. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, so you got the boys living at home. Are they living at home, and then you got the live-in girlfriend, too? Or?
Well, yeah, it's been crazy with she's a great girl and everything, but she drives me crazy. You know what I mean? That's what goes on.
Do you have trouble getting your boys to do their homework, man?
You know what? They actually can't believe what has been going on here, like the last few years, because of, there were a few girlfriends, and, my fiance would, like, get crazy, and she's not my fiance anymore, but, like if you have a holiday, you got to have everybody over.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, you got the ex-fiance, and who's, Kerrigan, she's a comic, and so at least she's got a sense of humor about things, and then like the girlfriend would be like, why is she here? And I'm like, well, she's, I don't know, ask her. I don't even know what to say anymore, there was a friend of mine that was over on one of the holidays recently. He's a comic, Jim Norton.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So he's over, and, and Eleanor's helping, my girlfriend learn how to, make chicken soup, for the holiday, right?
Yeah.
So they're both making chicken soup, and I'm inside with Norton in the living room, and he goes, I heard about this, like he heard about it, which is hysterical. And he's going, this is beyond belief. He goes, how do you put... It's not like they're even just helping each other. They're having a good time doing it. Yeah. They're laughing, and then at the dinner table, I wind up in a big fight with Eleanor because Valerie's sitting next to me, right?
Yeah.
And, and Eleanor's across the table, and she opens her mouth. She never knows when to shut her mouth, right? And then the other girlfriend's getting them, and I'm going, please stay out of it, when I'm talking to her, and stay out of it, and then, and Norton's just watching the whole thing, just loving it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I'm talking, this record producer's calling me.
Hey, well, man, you need to go on tour, I think, you know?
Yeah, I need to run away from town, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, so dealing with that, like I said, as I'm talking to you, this record guy has produced many albums. He's calling the cell phone, and that's about the kids. So I'm dealing with, not just handling my own career, which isn't in the greatest shape it's ever been, but, I'm at least having a good time with it.
Yeah.
But, now dealing with, helping the boys out because they're kids. You know what I mean?
They're 14 and how old?
14 and 18.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but picture a 14-year-old singing like, I don't even know where he gets the lyrics. I mean, there's one song he sings, that he goes, no, it's not about you, Dad. And I'm going, okay, then is it about you? What are you talking about? He goes, no, it's about a cowboy, and it's called Outlaw. But he knows how to do that thing in lyrics.
Uh-huh.
When they're talking about something.
Yeah, what is he really talking about here?
Yeah, no, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's really amazing.
Yeah, that's the trick. Uh-huh.
And the two of them together are just phenomenal.